How's it going, everybody? We got a quick little video for you today. All-Star election ends today. Let's put the All-Star ballot out there. I'm just gonna say who I would like to win, who I'm going to vote for. I'll just do the American League first, we'll go to the National League. In the AL, it's gotta be Carlos Santana. The dude is just an on-base machine. He's hitting for power better than he has in the recent years, but he's always had a great eye at the plate. He just takes walks, he gets on base. He's really been like a beacon of lightness, and that lightness is not a word. He's been very good in that Indians lineup. It's been pretty disappointing overall. It's got to be Carlos Santana. There's not anybody else. In the American League, this is a hard one. I think I have to go with LeMahieu here. Recently, he's just been so good. And, I know RBIs are stupid, but he's so good with runner in scoring position. Lestelle is a cool story. Altuve is he's the biggest name. But I think LeMahieu's pretty clearly been the best. He just hits for great average. He's great at the top of the Yankees lineup. He's going to score a lot of runs. He's going to get a lot of RBIs because he's so great in the clutch for some reason. And he'll probably regress, but, in the first half, he's been the best. Alright, third base. Urshela should not even be here. It's between Bregman and Dozier, and I think this is hard, actually, because, Bregman's obviously the bigger name. He has the better pedigree, but I think Dozier overall has been at least as good. I don't think his defense is all that great at third, but I think I'm going to err on the side of, for the most part, voting for first-time guys that I think would benefit more from an All-Star selection. I'm gonna go with Dozier here. I think him and Bregman have been about the same, but I think it's always cool to have first-time guys in the All-Star game. I'll go with Dozier. And then as shortstop, I'm gonna go with Polanco. He's just been so good this season, and you see the OPS on these guys are all about the same, but Polanco plays that quality defense at short. He had that super great start to the season. He's he's a great 1-2 hitter in that Twins lineup that scores so many runs. And again, he's a first-time All-Star, and that's cool. I like first-time All-Stars. Alright, and at catcher, I think it's got to be Gary. I don't think there's any other. McCann has been very good, but Sanchez is just mashing the ball. I think he's second to Encarnacion in homers in the American League, and he's just destroying the ball. And his defense isn't great, but that just comes with the territory, He hits home runs, and he doesn't really do a whole lot more than that, but he hits a lot of home runs. He hits the ball hard. Even last season when he was bad, he still was a top exit velocity type guy. He always hits the ball hard, and you can count on him to go up there and put up a good at bat and hit the ball hard. That's what it's all about. Going with Gary Sanchez. Alright, in the outfield, that's gonna happen. That just has to happen. For the other three picks, I think you could actually go a lot of ways with this. Betts is not having as good a season as he did last year, but it's been a pretty solid season. He has that premium defense in right field. Michael Brantley's been insane. Joey Gallo's been insane. Oh, I need to freaking change these. Okay. Brantley, Gallo, Meadows, and Springer, I think you could all make pretty solid arguments for. Meadows is really not a great defender. If you want to do that is the tiebreaker. Gallo is not super rare. I think you have to go with Gallo, though. He's he has that pedigree. He's gonna hit 200 and hit 40 home runs, but he has a 273 average. He still strikes out a lot, but he's having a much better season at the plate with aside from the 3 true outcomes. And even if he's only 3 true outcomes, you're still happy with him just hitting 40 home runs and walking a ton. He's still a very good hitter, even if he's only hitting 200 and he's hitting 273. I think Gallo's deserving in this spot, even with the injury he's had. And in the same vein, Springer has also been injured, but when he's been on the field, he's been insane. He was out for a little less than a month, I think, but yeah, he's just been so good. He came back for his first game and hit a home run. Springer's been great. I'm going with Gallo, Springer, and Trout in the outfield. And for the designated hitter, I'm going with Hunter Pence, dude. How can you not love 37-year-old Hunter Pence being an All-Star starter? That's awesome. That's super cool. Okay. National League. Josh Bell. Okay, let's think about this a little more. He had that super great month of May. He's cooled off a little bit since then. I think you could make an argument for Freeman too, to be honest. But again, I first-time All-Stars. I give a little bit more weight to them. I think Bell's been a little bit better just by OPS. I think Freeman's probably a little bit better on defense, and he has the pedigree. He's the bigger name, but I'm gonna go with Bell. At second base, I think it has to be Marte. He's had this insane month of June. He's hit I don't know if it's still going. I didn't watch the game last night, but he had like 8 multi-hit games in a row, which is crazy. He hits for average. He hits for power. He has 20 home runs when nobody thought of him as a power type guy. He can play center field just randomly. He can play all around the field. He's a good defender at a premium position. I think it's got to be Marte. I like him a lot. At third base, Brian Arenado, pretty interchangeable, I think. I'm going to give the edge to Arenado, though, just because he has that Gold Glove caliber defense, and he always has that Gold Glove caliber defense. He was actually pretty slow to start the season, but in the last couple months, he's been Nolan Arenado, and he's honestly been like better than normal Nolan Arenado. Although I will say I would have voted for Anthony Rendon if he were an option because he's having a crazy season also. All right, shortstop. I'm gonna go with Baez here. He's just so fun to watch. His numbers might not be as good as like Trevor Story, but you also take Coors into account there. Like, I'm gonna go with Baez here just because I think his defense a little better than Story. He runs. Story's a good base runner too. He steals bases, but I think Baez overall has and Story's injured right now too, so he might not even be able to play in the All-Star game. But Baez has been on the field. He's just fun to watch. He plays good defense. He can play multiple positions. And sure, he has no plate discipline, but you don't go watch the All-Star game for plate discipline. I'm going with Baez. All right, here's a controversial one. I'm going with Yasmani Grandal here. I think his numbers are not as good as Contreras' numbers, and Miller Park does inflate like home runs and hitting. But I think at the catcher position, even more so than any other position, you have to take defense into account, just because Contreras is bad. Like, he is not good at pitch framing. He's not a good receiver. There's no evidence to suggest he's like a above average game caller. But with Grandal, you're getting this great offense, top tier offense, like cleanup hitter for a good team level offense. And also he's like one of the best pitch framers in the game. He's adding a ton of value that way. And I think people really underrate that. I'm going with Grandal. Alright, in the outfield, it's got to be Bellinger and Yelich, no question. I mean, they've just been the best hitters in baseball, so you have to put them in the All-Star team. With the last one, this is hard. A couple weeks ago, I probably would have gone Jock Peterson, but he's slumped the last couple of weeks. He's been kind of bad. I think since that slump, you could definitely make an argument for either Blackmon or Acuna. The difference being, Blackmon, he rakes, right? He's super hot right now. He's a great hitter. He just does not play defense at all. Like, the metrics support it. Watching him play defense supports it. He's not a defender. Like, he should be DHing if there were a DH in the National League, which I hope doesn't happen. But I'm gonna go with Acuna. I want Acuna. He's young, first-time All-Star, exciting, fun player. He hits, he fields, he runs, he does it all. He's a real 5-tool type guy. I'm gonna go with Acuna. Yeah, this looks good to me. I'm pretty happy with this, to be honest. Like, I would be excited to watch this All-Star game. In the AL side, you got guys like LeMahieu, Dozier, Polanco, like, not super household name type guys, but they deserve it. Yeah, this looks like a pretty Ketel Marte, Josh Bell. I like having a good mix of like the established superstars, like Arenado, Baez, Trout, and then also like having the guys that you wouldn't really expect to be on the All-Star team, like Polanco, Dozier, Hunter Pence, Ketel Marte. But they certainly deserve it. And this is my All-Star ballot. Expect a video coming up sort of soon where I talk about how All-Star game voting is broken and what I think the All-Star teams should be, not just based on this kind of convoluted voting process. But thanks for watching, guys. See you later. Catch you in the next video.
My ball, I think, somehow is sinking out here. It's gone.
Here's a shot into deep right field. Back at the wall. Ichiro hits it off the wall. It takes a weird carom, and Ichiro may circle the bases. In to score is Roberts. Here comes Ichiro. Inside the park home run.